This is the end of the world. I'm Keith Evans. This is my show. I'm finally on home court advantage, so it's gonna be some foul language. So I'm sorry. It's the end of the world. Get over it. Good? That's a good enough disclaimer? Everybody understand? Everybody got it? Good? Alright, sweet. Fuck. Sorry, I just wanted to test that out. Hi, how are you guys doing? Thank you for coming out in the, what we were supposed to be scared of something that was happening outside, but it looks fine, so we're all good. We didn't do a show at the beginning of the month, so now we're kind of doing our Christmas show, our holiday show. Our last show was on November 1st, so there was, a lot of things have happened since November 1st. First thing is, we had an election. You guys remember that thing? Someone's like, is that a conservative? Yeah? With the bow tie? Is that you? Straighten it out, man. Yeah, we had an election, and it came out the way it came out, and, you know, if you like it, good. If you don't, whatever. Funny thing about the election was, I made a big day of like voting and stuff like that, and then I came home and I smoked a lot of pot, and I watched the coverage of the election like the entire night. And I do have to say, when it was 33-3, Mitt Romney's way, I was scared shitless out of my mind. Like, I was going outside and I was like ripping branches off of trees and fashioning them into spears because I thought I had to hunt for my own food. Like, I thought that's what I was going to have to do. Like, I mean, I don't have anything, like, I know and I get it, like, I know it's a thing. You're like, oh, well, you know who you voted for. And I'm like, no, yeah, I did. Like, but the thing is like, when I vote for president, I vote for the lesser of two evils. That's my theory. And I just felt like Mitt Romney was the most of the two evils. You have to admit that he looks like a Batman villain. Like, or at least somebody who cuts off Iron Man's funding. Like, just a total douchebag. Like, just scared out of my mind. It's like a scary thing. I saw the movie Lincoln. Anybody seen that? Yeah? It's a good movie. It's a powerful movie. So powerful, in fact, that even though it's not like it's something I don't know, like it's history, but they had that scene where it was like they were all in the house and they were making the actual vote for the 13th Amendment, and like the music was playing, and like they were going one by one, like voting, and it was like going back and forth, and like the whole time I was just like, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? And then I realized, oh, I'm sitting here right now. Like, I know what happened. Like, I'm good. Like, it all worked out very well. So, Lincoln was a good movie. There's a lot of slave movies coming out, though. Like, it's kind of like messing up my brain with the whole slave movie thing. Like, it's somebody. There's on Christmas Django Unchained is coming out. Which is like, you know, when you ask somebody, oh, what's the movie Django about? It's like, oh, Jamie Foxx is a slave, and he kills all the white people. And I'm like, all of them? Because it's a lot of them. Like, it's a lot of them. I don't think he killed all of them. Like, funny thing was, I was watching, I was with my friend Mary and Hannah, I was watching Pocahontas 2 for some random reason. Just sitting around watching Pocahontas 2. And which, I mean, we do have to admit, like, the sequels to Disney movies, like, just have, like, completely lazy animation, like, it's just terrible. So we're sitting there watching it, and there's a scene where Pocahontas is about to go over to England, and then the chief of her tribe sends, like, this big Native American with her, and he has this stick, and he's like, put a notch in the stick for every white man you see. Which I'm like, well, do you just not want the stick? Like, it's gonna be a lot of white people over there. Like, I can just burn the stick. Like, that's totally fine. Like, just ridiculous. I don't know. It's insane. You guys ready for Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah? Let me give you, no? Is nobody ready for Christmas over there? Alright, whatever. Hanukkah people, right? Like, but, funny thing about Christmas too, I don't remember, Mikey, was it like 2 or 3 years ago where I discovered the whole Black Peter thing? It was like 2 years ago? Okay, I don't know if you guys know about this, but I'm gonna school you on some shit. Alright. The folklore of Santa Claus is like a folklore that's been going on for a long, long time in different countries before our country was even made or discovered or stolen, however you want to look at it. The folklore, if you go back and you kind of Wikipedia, there's this whole thing about Santa Claus had an assistant, which, slave, whatever, named Black Peter. And the whole thing about Black Peter, you can Wikipedia this, like this is all true. The whole thing about Black Peter is that it depends on what culture that you look it up in. In certain cultures, it's a softer story where the whole thing where Santa Claus would put like toys or different little things in the Dutch kids' shoes or whatever. If the kids were naughty, Black Peter was the one that put coal in their shoes. In other... Alright, when I get to the punchline, I'll let you know. But no, and then in other cultures, in more vicious Viking cultures, I guess, Black Peter is the one, if the kids are naughty, he grabs up the naughty kids, puts them in a sack, takes them on a pirate ship, and takes them away, which I can only assume that Black Peter invented Elmo as well. Like, I don't know, but it's just a weird thing. And then the folklore goes on for years and years, and then all of a sudden, Black Peter gets phased out. Elves come in and take his jobs, which makes me only assume elves are Mexican. So, it makes me think like midgets are Mexican too, kind of. Because I think elves and I think of midgets. Like, that's what I think of. And then that makes me think of Christmas in a way where, how do you think midgets fare on Black Friday? I'm just saying, like, if they shop low, like, they're fine. Like, they can just get through the crevices and stuff like that. But if they shop like normal people, which would be stupid, then it's like their Holocaust, like their foot Holocaust or something like that. They get stomped to death, so... What? I like how the tallest person in the room is most offended by the midget joke. He's like, whoa, easy.
He loves cold.
Yeah, well, all about Black Peter, but midgets, no, not so much. Just, that's fine, whatever. You guys having a good time so far? Yeah, it can only go down from here, just so you know. You guys ready for your first comedian? No, you gotta make more noise than that. Are you guys ready for your first comedian? There we go. We are ready to go. Our first comedian is part of the Chuckles Inc. family. Last year we did a holiday, total Christmas holiday show, and it was A Christmas with Woody Watts. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the young prodigy, Woody Watts.
Please. It's not that hard. It's physical labor, but it's not that bad. It has been a while since I've been under these lights. It's crazy. Seeing smiling faces and people who don't know when I'm gonna start. It's the night before Christmas and all I can say is Santa will come to us in my sleep. Tucking me in, my mom will ask, were you a real good boy this year? With my eyes weary from the snow outside, I say yes to her question, but I know on the inside I was a bad boy this year. I told my sister she was UPS from Japan. I asked the person with no arm if they needed a hand. I cut my cat's whiskers off, now she walks side to side. I said I objected a wedding and stole a guy's bride. I got caught with a girl in my dad's bed. I sold my soul to the devil, and that's why Obama won again. That's really funny because you talked about Obama. We didn't even plan that.
No, we didn't.
It's hilarious.
All right. Back to the song.
I forgot the other line. Fuck it, let's go! It's the day after Christmas and all I see presents underneath my tree. Tonka trucks, maybe some Legos, anything as long as they're not closed. Thank you, Santa, for not bringing coal to this kid. I swear I'll be a good boy just as long as nobody knows about the bodies I've hid. Yeah, it's the first song. Thank you, you guys are way too kind. Are you guys having fun tonight? Yes, whistles and claps everywhere. Did you say something?
I said woo.
Woo? He's feeling woo tonight. You're silly, Nathan. What? What's all the giggling? I'm not even that funny.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. Just shut up and let me do my set. God. I'm just kidding, you're alright. I don't even know you. Who are you?
Hey, my name's Brad.
What do you want?
What's up? Oh, nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you. Now that we're acquainted, how about a blowjob? Sorry. Whoa! Blowjobs! Speaking of sexual activity, this next song is about one of my ex-girlfriends. Sometimes when I think of you, it brings me joy. Sometimes when I see your face, I know I'm a lucky boy. Sometimes when we argue, I try to catch your tears. And when we always make up, I know we'll be together for years. Even though we weren't. Sometimes I get a nervous twitch that bothers me when we have fun. It's really bad that when you do it, it makes me want to grab my gun. I understand that I am pretty mediocre at sex, but if you keep this shit up, you will soon be my ex. See, I don't like it when you put your finger in my butthole. It's not as comfy as you might think, but then again, you just might know. No more's wanna scream, but you keep going in. I haven't been in this much pain since I told my priest I sin. And I'm sorry to tell you now, but you'll never ever see me again. I'll say goodbye to all those pics that you like to send. One day the reason we didn't last was because you were a little young. Plus you Yay. I haven't played this song in a while and it hurts my fingers. What's funny about that? What?
Everything went out of sync.
Uncle Jeff, are you drunk already?
No!
No, not yet. Not yet. That's the way Uncle Jeff gets. He gets liquored up, and then he tells me to shush. It's just silly. Okay, thank you. God, so many interruptions today, and they're partly on my behalf. This next song is gonna be a little bit rocky, I guess. It's another Christmas song. It's about mall Santas. I don't really have a title for it, so it's called Mall Santa. No, I don't need anything, thank you. Yeah, I'm okay.
You good too?
Yeah. Perfect, thank you. You're so sweet. Been waiting a whole year, my life at the most. Standing in line to win, I'll meet him soon, I boast. Freaking finally. Standing right in front of him, I might just run my pants. I'll meet him now, I start to chant, cause I'm next in line. As I'm next in line. At the front of the line, all the pressure start falling on me. What do? I turn around, run, try to be free, getting ready to turn around. I hear the words, next in line. Excitement washing over me, and know that this just might be a sign. Santa Claus, oh my freaking God. He says, oh, all you do is nod. Can I sit on his lap? Shall I sit on his lap? He didn't mind, so on his lap I climbed up and he whispered, I'm getting rather hot. Something's touching my butt. Something's touching my butt. It's his hand. I forgot the words. Hold on, it's gonna come to me in a second. I know. He's touching my butt. We covered that. I'm like at a loss right now. It's never happened. It's performance issues. Hey!
What are you doing?
Nothing.
What's going on?
I don't know.
So quiet.
Why?
I don't know.
What?
Say something.
No.
What?
You can command me, black person.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Woody.
No! One more song! Alright, I got this last song. How do you have sex if you know penis? You both have nothing down there. So please tell me your secret. And she said, we don't fingers and toys. We don't need no boys. We don't fingers and toys. We make us a lot of noise. Like goo goo gee gaga, yeah. Yeah. Right there. Yeah, I guess right now the song is about lesbians. I was so dumbstruck, I couldn't believe my ears. With the palms in your mouth and the fingers on your hands. Toys, I hope it wasn't my G.I. Joe that you used. The tongues, fingers, and toys. We don't need no boys. The tongues, fingers, and toys. We make us a lot of noise. Like, come on, baby, yeah, 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 yeah. Dude. I was so confused, but she began to tell me something. She said, I knew I did their actions, so I just go watch Can I bring my camera, please? The tongues, fingers, and toys. We don't need no boys. The tongues, fingers, and toys. We make us a lot of noise. Like animal sounds, like moo, moo. Thank you very much for coming tonight. I'm Woody Watts. Enjoy the rest of the show.